It is officially my first video of 2026. It is currently the 3rd of January today. The 3rd, and I have not finished one book. Not one. I was about to say I haven't read a book, but I've been reading Finders Keeper for about, 3 days now, and I've only read like 80 pages. So clearly I need to change that. Christmas Eve, I took the biggest hit. I got so ill, it's not even funny. I still am ill, but today's like the first day I feel like I can be here. Like, honestly, I'm barely surviving right now. Every single new year, I always put so much pressure on what books I want to read and what I want my first book of the year to be, that I end up not reading until really far in, and as well as, not even or, I always just reread one of my 5-star books. This year I want to do it different. I am doing the A to Z reading challenge. I did it in my book journal and I have never ever got every single letter. I know. It's honestly not that shocking. I feel like I don't even know a word beginning with X, let alone find a book beginning with one, so that's where the problem lies. But I thought it could be fun to try, and I really wanted to do the challenge anyway, so I thought I'd go on to a number generator and put in 1 to 26, and then whatever number it lands on, that's going to be the letter I read. I'm starting this. It's currently 10:15. Why did I decide to start at 10:15? I don't know. Actually, I do know. My sister finally decided today was the day for her to finally, I've been begging her for like 2-3 weeks now to watch Heated Rivalry, and she did, and we watched it all, and she's obsessed, as she should be. You can't really see. You're just gonna have to squint or trust what I say. Oh, 23! What is that? Okay, so 23 is W. I'm gonna look on my 26 books I want to read in 2026 and see if there's a W. And then if there's not, I'm gonna look on my shelf and then Goodreads. I actually have a book W on my 26 books to read in 2026. The book is, I'll put it here, Rough. I think it's by Ella James or something. I don't own it, but since it is my 26 in 2026, I'm gonna read it because my goal of the year is to complete my 26 books in 2026. So yes. I'm gonna go again because I'm having the time of my life. I don't know how many I'm gonna do, but I'm pretty sure that's quite a long book. I could be wrong, but I think it is. So maybe like 2 or 3. Oh no. Book number 2, 6. Book number 6 is F. And I'm pretty sure I have a few on my 26 and 2026, actually. I've got 5 brothers, and from Blood and Ash I could pick from, but I'm also going to look at my shelf, so I'm not sure for F yet. And I think I'm going to do one more, because 5 brothers is also a long book, which is amazing. Like, it honestly gives me a reason to read. And tonight, I'm in the mood to read. My last number and letter for now, we never know, I could read one of them in one sitting, and I'll pick another one. Maybe. I would do more than suck your dick. Oh, I didn't. Of course I did. I was lining up my arrow and already pressed the number, but I'm just gonna go again because I didn't even do it on purpose. I didn't even do it showing, even though you can't really see. And the last one is 20! And that's T, which works out perfect because I have been wanting to read Twisted Cravens for so long. Hello, baby. For so long. That's okay. I put it on my 26 books to read in 2026. I held out. I wanted to read it last year, but I held out. I put it on my 26 books to read in 2026. And I also put it on my January TBR. So my letters were WFT. I've picked my books. I've got Rough, and it's by Ellis James, not Ella James, I think I said. It's by Ellis James, and I'm pretty sure I said that on my 26 books in 2026 Ella James, so I should be embarrassed twice over. Anyway, Ralph by Ellis James. I think it gives For the Fan vibes, and going through it, it said like quarter, first quarter, second quarter, half time, third quarter. I don't know like if that's American football, if that's any meaning. I don't know. All I know stepbrothers, and it said struggle with belief or faith or something. So it kind of gives that vibe. 702 pages though. Kind of crazy. So I'm a little scared for the next book. For my F book, I have got 5 brothers, and when I was picking this up, I realized I'm literally reading Finders Keeper. So if this takes me forever to read, you probably won't be seeing this. Maybe not. I may just finish Finders Keeper. And for my tea book, we all saw this come in, is Twisted Cravens. Oh, I was gonna start with her, but now I'm thinking I want to start with this one. I'm really intrigued. These are my books, and I'm gonna start with Wrath. We are also not looking at my white wall at the bottom. I just moved my room around, so now there's been white, and I'm waiting for my pictures to come in, so it will not be white for long. How many chapters is that? Because it's like the second quarter, third quarter thing. All the chapters are like broken up. 17 plus 21, 38. 38 plus 8, 46. 38. 46. 46 plus 13, 59. 59 plus 15 is 60. 74. 74 plus 7. What is 74 plus 7? 2. So 83 chapters. Okay, so they're less than 10 pages a chapter. I love that. Thanks, Queenie. He's giving Kai and Avi. Is it Kyron? He's giving Kyron and Avi the all-American baby-faced blue eye. Blue eyes is given Kyron. Band dog, but that's given Avi, who's not a band dog at all, because you can't be a band dog when you're getting scouted to play college soccer. So it's given Kyron and Avi. I'm sorry. I'm English, so soccer is my regular football. I have never heard anyone, I don't want to preview links, I'm sorry. I don't think I've ever heard anyone talk about football as in fourth quarter. I don't know why I went American. Fourth quarter, third quarter, like halftime and everything, sure, yeah, but second quarter, what is that? Anyway, everyone thinks I came to play varsity football. So he's the football player. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense about the third quarter down thing. I really need to learn to finish the page before I open my fucking big mouth. Like, that would have saved me so many times because I kept accidentally pressing chapters to take me to the chapter. Oh, that makes so much more sense. Like, he's a soccer player in the band. And he's a cutie patootie and goes to church. And he's the American football player. And he's got secrets. I don't even know what I was thinking. And I am so sorry you had to see that. And I'm honestly ashamed I had to see that. Okay, I don't know how I feel, but I'm gonna enjoy this, I know. The first quarter. Okay, I'm just gonna go start time. It is saying my time left in the book is 5 hours and 9 minutes. I wanna know who is reading that in 5 hours and 9 minutes. That's crazy. My guess is gonna be that it goes to... I'm gonna say it's gonna take me it's gonna go to 16 hours or something by the end of chapter 1, maybe. We'll see. I'm literally one word in and I'm confused. Josh Miller, that's his name. Okay, so Josh Miller's the DJ. DG. Good art, yeah. DG. Josh Miller is DG. Cool. Right, keep DG Josh. Got it. How old are they? He said early next year at this time I might already be in college. What age do you go to college in America? 18? I think it's 18. I knew he would be from the mum side. He just gives precious vibes. And I love him already. He just said, I think this would be a peaceful way to die, and that's morbid because I don't want to die. Please do not tell me he's the one with the mental health, like, can I say it? I don't want to say it anyway, but the mental health. Like, I know he's in Alabama and people don't know about him and stuff, but that really scares me. My baby, I hate this type of stuff. I laugh softly peeking through my lashes at the bridge's underbelly. I read that wrong. I laugh softly peeking through my lashes at the bridge's underbelly. Just had to correct myself. No, I think he has... No, he actually was just innocent and was like, in his head, just like, oh, this would be peaceful. No, I'm really scared. This is like my biggest fear, what he's going through right now. The guy's big-eyed face and open mouth. Just chill, bruv, I've got ya. And I just know that's his stepbrother. Like, it can't not be. Oh. I am one chapter in. I am so obsessed. Ellis James? What your name was? I'm really sorry, I forgot already. Crazy. Way to hook someone with a chapter, like, wow. Was not expecting any of that. I love the characters already. I love both of them. And I kind of really like the mum and I know nothing about her. After one chapter, it went from 5 hours to 12 hours and 54 minutes. Way to make it go, little one. Like, that's actually a really bad moment to say because I'm like 100% sure he just tried. I am going to be reading this until full college. So it just turned 2. I got to chapter 8 and I want to lay in bed and read on my phone and get comfy and cozy ready for bed because I'm so tired. I think it said I was like 10% through. I win the win. I'll take it. And I am itching. Ooh. I am desperate to find out everything about Ezra. I fear for his past it's gonna kill me, and I know that, and I need to find out what happened to him because right now my mind is going to the worst possible scenarios and situations. I'm pretty sure that's what a scenario is. My point being, I'm really thinking like worst case right now, and I'm honestly just gonna search up spoilers at this point because the unknown is killing me. Literally killing me. So I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna keep reading on my phone. You just won't see it. I am currently on page 371. I'm on the half-time chapter 6. Safe to say I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared. I'm terrified. I'm fearful. We are happy we're in love, right? Cool. Yeah, 371. We're happy we're in love. The parents know, his mom doesn't know. That doesn't matter. Why is there 320 pages left? That's a whole other book. Why? Please tell me. Couldn't it have just been like 2 long epilogues and then live happily ever after? Like, seriously. I'm scared. It's saying I got 6 hours and 1 minute left in the book. I'm planning on finishing it today. It's 1 o'clock. I'm gonna eat something. I'm gonna get comfy cozy and I'm finishing this today. So for books like this, I don't know how to describe what is happening. Like, I'm on page 371, but because it's a long book, I feel like it would only be page like 50, 60 to 100 on a regular size book. When it's books that are this long, it's not like 3 dates, something happens and they end up together in an epilogue. It's like you go through their every single day life, like monthly with them. And so there's not one thing I can tell you really, apart from like you follow them to their first meet when he comes home and realizes that that's his stepbrother, when they go to school together, when something happens to Josh and then Ezra caring for him, and then we get like little hints at Ezra, and I'm so scared to find out what really happened. Another thing that's terrifying me right now, I'm not prepared, but like I just want to know. I spent literally like half an hour trying to find a spoiler to tell me every detail that happens Why does no one want to spoil a book for me? Because I'm terrified. I want to know. Like, I don't want to go into this not knowing, because I can barely live right now. I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna finish it today and call it a day. I've got to read 320 pages, I think it is. My Kindle's been a little bitch and not wanting to load, like, at all. What is that? What is that? Weird. I'm trying to calm myself down by saying I'm at the half time right now, and I've only got third quarter, fourth quarter, and it's like finish line or overtime and then double overtime. But the overtime and double overtime, there's only a few chapters in them, so I'm thinking that's like a really long epilogue, because someone said it could have ended just 10%, so I think they actually end up together after the 4. So that means already we take out 8 chapters of the 320, say 100 pages, maybe 80 pages. There's only 240 pages. I can read 240 pages. I'm not ready, but really I'm only reading 240 pages of potential heartbreak. I can do that. I can do that. Books like this, where you go through every single day life with them, I always give higher ratings because they feel like home to me, because they remind me of Wattpad books, and that's why I started reading. So I love the feeling of that, and I really like the story so far. But I do think another thing, which most people would probably give it a lower rating for, but for me it either stays the same or higher, is when you have that kind of confused bit. Like, they go from if it's different, it only works when it's writing like this. If it's writing like Elle Kennedy, or maybe like who am I trying to think of? Or like in a fantasy book, if it was like this, I would hate it. It'd get a lower rating. But because it is a book like this, it's when you're kind of confused, because you don't fully know where anything lies, and you're just there for the vibe. And I love that sometimes. Not sometimes, all times. I'm just here for the vibe, the feelings, and that's all I'm here for. Like, I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to correct anything. I'm here for a good time. I'm here for a good time. With that said, I'm getting ready now. I got to page 397. Honestly, it was really uncalled for, actually. And I don't know why she wanted to do us like this. I just know Josh's chapter is gonna kill me when it comes. I'm not ready for it. So I've decided I fucking hate this book. Like, who was gonna tell me? Like, what do you mean? It's been nearly 5 months. What does that even mean? And I wish I was a fast reader, because I've only got like 190 pages. And if I was a fast reader, I could be done in like 2 hours. But I'm not. So I'm gonna be here for a good like 4 hours. I'm having the worst time of my life. And I just know Josh is going to Alabama as well. I can't do this. Like, who's gonna tell me to say you swear style? Like, fuck. Who was telling me, like, this is why I want spoilers, so I don't get like this? Because I can't. Do I look happy? Like, seriously, I'm not. I'm miserable right now. Like, seriously, what the fuck? Who's gonna fucking tell me? Ezra putting himself to bed saying, Angel, just fucking kill me next time. Just literally kill me next time. Like, why put me through this? Just make it a clean shot. Like, so I've decided I actually just fucking hate this book. Like, seriously, what? Like, literally what right now? Miller is gonna, Josh is just gonna fucking kill me. Like, it's not even the same anymore. And now I'm like, how can they even go back? Like, seriously, how can you go back to something like that? And just like knowing how he felt and how he still feels, and like Ezra doesn't even remember that kills me the most. Like, seriously kills me the most. Like, he hasn't had any thought of remembering either. What does that mean? For him to be doing drugs and drinking, for him to say he's a drunk. Like, someone, if this was a film and it had the flashback to the start of him being DG. And you know what gets me is that he doesn't even remember him that way, but he still likes him who he is now. But he doesn't even remember who he was, and I don't know if he's getting his memory back or they just grow to love each other. What even is that? Like, seriously, I don't think I've cried to a book like this in such a long time. I'll go like a couple chapters and then I'm crying all over again for a different reason.
Why would she do this? Like, seriously. This was not a good book to start my year off with. Like, I'm honestly having a miserable time. Like, I don't like books that make me cry. Like, given it's probably like a 4.75, but fuck. That's what I have to say for now, anyway. It's just not, I'm having the worst time of my life. And yeah, I'm never ever rereading this book. I'm honestly happy I don't own it, because I don't think I could look at it on my shelf every day.
So I just finished Wrath, and I'm rating it 4.65, I think I rated it, or 4.75. I'm not 100% sure, but overall, again, I still don't know how I would describe that book to someone. It is about Josh and Ezra, they're stepbrothers, and they come from very different backgrounds. And Ezra ends up moving in with Josh and Josh's mum and his dad, and the story goes from there, and it just unravels like so much of their part, like his past, his trauma, and you still live it, like you go through his day-to-day like mental with both of them. Something happens which clearly I was not expecting, and I'm not gonna say it because I don't want it to be a spoiler, but honestly I wish someone would spoil it for me. So if you plan on reading it and you're like me and you want people to spoil it, I'll spoil it for you. Like, every detail I can spoil. Long story short, I'm okay. I survived it, and I'm happy I read it also. That's such a boring explanation of the book, but like I truly don't know what else to say without telling you like every single thing that happened, because it's just like everyday life that they go through, and I can't say one thing without it being the spoiler. So I'm just gonna leave it there. I read at your own risk. Like, it's sad. If you don't cry, you're kind of heartless, or you're just a beast, and I love that for you, and I wish I was you. So I have officially read my first book of the year, a W book, which I never usually get a W, and a new author. So moving on to the books I picked, I have Five Brothers and Twisted Cravens. I think I'm gonna start Twisted Cravens in the morning. Oh, she's just stunning. She's beautiful. She's stunning. She's Gorgina. She's everything. Oh. Yeah, see, I'm not reading this now. Just one on the trigger warnings. Hell no. No child abuse, violence, torture. Yeah, drug abuse. It's gonna kind of be a spoiler. I'm not reading this after reading the book I just read. I'm not. I'm gonna give myself a moment. So my only other option is Five Brothers, but I really am not in the mood to read this. I don't know if I said at the start that at that time I was currently reading Finders Keeper, and I put that on pause to read Wrath, but I think I may choose that as my F book instead of Five Brothers. Again, reading the Dear Reader part, it's given the book I just read. I don't want to go through that again. I don't want to read that. So I've come down to choose that that's not the proper word, but I don't know what I'm trying to get at. My point being is I'm gonna read Finders Keeper. I think I got to chapter 15, page 87 out of like 200 or something, and I'm gonna continue this, and I did start it on the 1st, so it still counts as like this year, which is perfect, and it just happened to be an F book, so it's a sign basically. So I'm gonna keep reading this and see if I can finish it tonight, or I'm just gonna read this anyway. I feel like I'm going off in places I don't need to be going off in places. I'm gonna get reading. It has officially been a week since I was last here. You have not seen me do one thing, but I finished both my books that I was reading. I finished Finders Keeper, and I also finished Twisted Cravens. Too late now to go back in time and get more videos and more clips and actually remember to pick up the bloody camera. So I'm just going to talk about them. Starting off with Finders Keeper, and I rated it 4.2. Just realised as well, I said in my first clip that it wouldn't be here long. It's been a full week and I still haven't done it yet. I love that for me, I really do. Anyway, before I forget again, it was the New Reign trilogy by Lucy Darling. It's about Ronan and Ellie / Marks. She goes by 2 names. Everyone calls her Marks, he calls her Ellie, because of course he does. I'm not gonna lie, I can barely remember their first name, so I'm definitely not remembering their last names. But it's a family in power. It's a trilogy. There's 3 brothers, 1 sister.
the reason there's 3 books is because one of the brothers is kind of adopted. I don't know if it's like, no, yeah, it definitely was formally adopted. Anyway, he was adopted from a young age. Something happened to his parents. They took him in. So he's not like blood related, but he's family. And the first book is with the older brother and one of the girls who lives on the farm, as they call it. It's just basically an estate with loads of houses on it of people who work for him. And it's an arranged marriage for them two. The second one is about the sister and the adopted brother. And the last one is Ronan and Ellie / Marks. I'm going to be calling her Ellie just because that's what I remember her by, because he always called her Ellie. And Ellie is best friends with our female main character of the first book. I can't remember her name. I think it was like Nova or something. I'm probably so far off, but like, don't judge the book by me not remembering the name. I can't even remember my words in my head right now. I'm really struggling. My point being is that we see I'm gonna get confused. When I talk about the other books, I think of her as Marks because that's all they called her for them 2 books. We didn't even find out her name until her book. So just know I'm talking about the same person if I say Marks or Ellie. Anyway, in the first book, Marks is best friends with our female main character. She's a hacker, just like the adopted brother in the third book. In the second book, I really need to learn their names. Besides the point is that you see little pieces of her, like her disappearing, trying to hide. She's like up in the government type shit hacker. Like, she is the boss, along with Zero. I know that's his nickname, but I can't think of his actual name. That's our main character from book 2, the adopted brother, if we're not following along. And they know each other from like the hacking world or whatever. They don't know what each other looks like, but they've heard of each other. And she's always in hiding. She became best friends with our female main character of the first book from a book club, and they've just been best friends ever since. And then she like introduced her to her sister-in-law, who is our female main character of the second book. Basically it goes from there. Something happens in the first book, and that is where Ronan kind of introduces her, and that's when Ellie has her obsession with Ronan, and she's like hacking into his stuff. Like, she just has an obsession with him. Long story short, they have their happy ending. Honestly, all these books were just over 200 pages. I don't want to say much. Can't remember if I said it, but I rated it at 4.2. Basically, the synopsis of the book is something happens and Ellie goes back into hiding. All her friends are worried. Ronan, he knows she's tracking him and is stalking him and is like looking for everything and hacking into his cameras, and he's like eating it up. He knows she's there. He's doing stuff just to like pull her in to watch him. He's just as obsessed. Something happens and she goes into hiding and he goes to find her. It's just beautiful. I loved it. It was a time and a half. And honestly, I'd recommend the whole trilogy. They're just fun little reads. They're cutesy. I rated it 4.2. And that was my F book. And for my T book, I read Twisted Cravens. I do actually own the book. I currently do not have it in my hand because my niece wanted to spill my water. And I've had to put it in the airing cupboard and pray it doesn't have major water damage. Although there is now a rainbow in my book because I had it coloured in rainbow and highlighters that I was using as a bookmark, and it's gone onto my pages. So thanks, True. I really appreciated it. Twisted Cravens, I gave it a 3.85, and it kills me a little inside to have to do that to my babies. But the vibe it kind of gave a Kimura Chronicles spin-off book, and it wasn't that great. But the problem with what I just said is that, one, he's one of the brothers, so it definitely shouldn't feel like a spin-off book, and for it to not even feel like a good spin-off book is crazy. I just feel like I could not tell you one thing about Daenerys. She's our female main character, and I feel like nothing came from Adamo's past. Like, we didn't get anywhere. There was a short chapter in the beginning. He was basically saying how he got caught doing something he wasn't supposed to do and got broken ribs when he went away, and that's all we got. We didn't really get anything apart from that he's grown now, which is fine. Like, I'm happy for him. I just wish there was a part where we could see it. There was a chapter when we went into her past, and I just really wanted to see into Adamo's past as well. Honestly, my favourite scenes in the book were the parts with Remo in when he went like proper protective dad. Kills me a little inside, and all the scenes where they're together in the mansion just makes me happy. The start of the book, I feel like, had so much potential. Them meeting, her just showing up with her fake name and her brother, and them just being like so mysterious and badass. It gave such vibes. Her leaning against the car, the emo girl type of vibe. It had so much potential, and then I feel like it went just from, we had like a little story going, it was like bam, 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 and then it was over, and that was it. Oh no, epilogue, and then that was it. And once we had our small little bit, basically the synopsis of the bang, 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 is we have our female main character, Daenerys, and I only remember that because it reminded me of Daenerys. And of course we had Adamo, my baby boy, and I still, now thinking about him, I'm not thinking about him where he is now, which is weird because all the other characters, I'm thinking of them where they are now. Anyway, my point being is he's at his racetrack, he's running the races like he's been doing, and along comes in Daenerys with her brother, and they show up on Las Vegas territory, and literally within 3 pages she tells him exactly who he is, because it doesn't matter. She has a past in Las Vegas that Remo and Nino both know about, but Adamo doesn't know about it. And she's back for revenge. She's coming back to grasp her past by the balls and take control again, I'd say, of her life. Seek the revenge that she really deserves to have. And of course, Adamo, being the amazing baby boy he is, as soon as she comes along, he's like, I'll be here for you. I'll help you. We'll do it together. And they do. They go off together. She gets her revenge. She gets what she's been wanting her whole life. It's just their relationships on opposite sides. She's the Russian princess, he's the Italian Kimura, so they are not meant to be together. Same as all the other couples, not meant to be together. I had so much potential, but it just went crazy into the... It didn't even go crazy though. I feel like every little part, it was like going into a haunted house and just like having a little glimpse at each room and then just closing the door again. Like, it was never like explore that, explore this. It kind of was just like, overall my favorite book was Wrath. And honestly, it does upset me because I had such high expectations for Twisted Cravens. I'm gonna picture how I wanted to picture in my head anyway. I'm just gonna rewrite that book in my head and leave it there and say that's what happened. And if anyone asks, that's what I'm gonna say happens also. I'll just look like a liar and I don't even care. I will fake it till I make it. Anyway, that's it for my first ever A to Z reading video. I think this is the worst video I've ever done on not recording. To come back a week later and say I finished both the books. I literally only recorded one. I would redo it, but I'm not redoing it because I'm not. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.